That's on. Okay. Hello and welcome to Inner Realm Plays. My name is Craig and today we are playing Magic the Gathering Arena and we're going back into the mucky dark depths of Brawl. And today we are playing with one of my favouriteest cards from all of Magic, Sovereign Okinec Ahau. Awesome to say, I've said it before, this Selesnya card is a 3/4 Cat Noble with Ward 2. Whenever a Sovereign Okinec Ahau attacks, for each creature you control with power greater than that creature's base power, put a number of +1/+1 counters on that creature equal to the difference. I love a very good counters deck and I'm hoping that this is one of these decks. I have this in paper form, so I put it into into Arena, and hopefully it will be good. So we've got cards to give +1/+1 counters, like Ajani the Grey-Hearted. We've got Quirion Beastcaller that's going to get counters. We've got Ozolith, which can give counters. We've got Innkeeper's Talent, which can give counters. And we've got Meriari's Wake that can also give +1/+1 and then give lots of mana. We've got Virtue of Loyalty, which can give counters. So then we've got cards that are going to be great once they've got counters on. So we've got things like Mossborn Hydra, Kodama of the West Tree, Kami of Whispered Groves, which can give us more mana. We've got Hamza, which is going to get cheaper the more counters we get, and then the more creatures we've got with counters on when Hamza's on the battlefield makes our stuff in our hand cheaper to cast. We've got, if something has a counter on it, it gets trample. We've got really good cards in here and it's a really good fun deck. Having said that, I have messed with this deck a lot to try and get it perfect. And you know, when you mess with something so much, you get something into a good state and then you can mess it up. I'm concerned that I've done that, but you know what, that's fine. Because these things happen and we can always change it and move it around and do stuff like that. So let's jump into the queue and see who we go up against first in this gorgeous Wednesday morning. Something in my eyeball. Okay, we're going against Nico Bolas Dragon God, which I believe is a crime deck. So we're going to have lots of stuff stolen. Ugh. Now I have got some fantastic cards in hand. The problem is, no green mana. That's a problem. But I know that there is lots of ramp and lots of land in this deck. That is a massive risk. Williak, good morning. How the devil are you? Should I mulligan or should I stick? Although there's no turn one. I'm going to have to mulligan. I'm mulliganing. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's great. That's an even better start, to be honest with you. We've got ramp, we've got +1/+1 counter on a Giverer, we've got a Shire, which makes everything a land, and we've got Defiler of Vigor, which is awesome. Yes, so this is going to be... I missed the starting deck. Explanation, did you get the Alani, the new card that gives tokens on creature entering? No. Alani. I will check that out after this game. I can't remember. Nico Bolas has loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield, so this is going to be a planeswalker. Deck will may as well surveil turn one. No. Ramp without green don't work. Yeah, that's the problem. Each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game. Interesting. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to play Bill. If they're gonna kill it, they're gonna kill it. I'm going to play Bill because then I can play Kami of Whispered Hopes next turn. Okay. Fine. We'll ramp this turn. Get rid of one of my +1/+1 counter giverers. It's fine. Fine, not a problem. Do I play Defiler of Vigor? Yes. Yes, I think that's the right call. We've got a big creature. It's not legendary. They're going to destroy it with their Planeswalker. God damn it! I've got rid of my +1/+1 counterizers, copying the Chandra emblem that ping the opponent on round start and full control destroy. Yeah. Fun fact, when I started playing Arena, Nico was my first deck. Oh, nice. So literally, it's literally just a killing deck. That's all I'm playing against right now. Not that it matters. Let's just start getting their life down. That's all I can do, really. They're going to kill Sovereign. This deck is really annoying. I've never played against this Nicol Bolas. But they can't kill them, can they? Can they still destroy them? Any suggestion is to throw away the lands. I mean, yeah, Shalai would have been great. Can they kill a Shire when he goes for +1? Should have gone for a fucking forest. God damn it. No, it doesn't matter. This deck is really annoying to play against. Can they destroy a Shire because they're lands now?
Defy me, and you lose everything.
Okay. There you go, have a land. Hello? Another +1/+1 giver, but I don't have any land to play. They're going to make me discard it. So I'm going to play it because I want to be able to give stuff +1/+1 counters. This one's really difficult. And it seems like they had the best possible start they could have.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Defiler of Vigor's not going to help them because they don't have any of the green spells to play. And because they'll be playing my stuff and it's colourless, that's not going to trigger off, for fuck's sake. Oh shit, balls, oh crap, hang on, let me move that back, didn't mean to do that. At least it's not proliferating, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to concede on this one. I always use the first game. Yeah, they just had too much of a good start, and I didn't, unfortunately. Getting rid of my stuff. What can you do? It's fine. Oh shit! Hang on, shit balls. Let me cancel that. Right, what did you say, Alani? Let's have a look. Can't remember. I've added Verilax to this anti-venom. I'm just going to call it anti-venom to this deck because, yeah, getting the +1/+1 counters and not taking any damage, I thought was just too much of a good card not to put in. The only problem is getting the 5 white mana. I don't know if you agree with that card being in. Alani. You said Alani, didn't you? Did you get the Alani, the new card that gives tokens on creatures entering? Tokens on creatures entering. From Through the Omen Path. Is that the one you're thinking of? Card from the new set. My bad. We'll try and find the name. It's all right. I'll grab it. Hang on. Oh, okay, a Lenny. Right, okay, I'm with you. Creatures you control get +2/+2 in game. That's a good call, actually. That's a very good call. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control against flying until end of turn. See, that's also good as well. No, sorry, don't want to craft. And Alessos is good as well. The 3/5. Yeah. I also quite like Alessos though, because this is mostly a creature deck. It's just what to replace it with. That's same old question. Okay, hang on, let me think. You see, I put that in there specifically for Verilax, but the chances of getting them both are slim, so I'm going to take Chosen by Alegroth out. And I think I'm going to go with... don't have enough artifacts in this deck, so I'm going to take side quest out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't have artifacts. I don't know why that's in there actually, because this isn't an artifact deck, and I don't have. I only have a couple, and I wouldn't want to. The only one I'd sacrifice is Arcane Signet when I've got plenty of lands. So I don't know why that's in there. I don't know. Right, let's go. Let's go. Game 2. Always better on the second game. It's fine. We've got this. I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards. Come on. I really hope it's not one of those Hell Q days. Well, every day is like a Hell Q day. Zergo, Thunder's Decree. They're going to be creating a mobilizing tokens. Hardened Scales is great. I'm just not happy with the Terramorphic Expanse. But we've got Arwen. No way of giving +1/+1 counter apart from that. I don't know what. I mean, Terramorphic's in there for really the landfall triggers, but. Okay, we've got a +1/+1 counter, ramp and removal. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, yeah, so during your end step, warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. This is the worser of the, thank you, way better, yeah, right, I thought. Yeah, this Zergo is the worst of the two. Zergo, Champion of Lambo, is great in any green deck. Anybody should add it. All I'm saying. This isn't going to be a counters deck, so I'm not too worried about. Cavern of Souls. I'm going to get rid of their life gain. I don't want them to have access to being able to fly, because that would be annoying. We'll name Cat, not that it matters, and I'm going to ramp into Champion. Energy, energy. Okay. Let's get Sovereign out. We'll tap you for white. Yes, white. And then we'll play Luminarch. And then we'll play Chrome Mox. Why did I do that? They can't block now. So that's good for me. We've got a blocker against Zergo. I don't know why I'm playing Chrome Mox, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. So, Grasping Shadows, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. Okay. Do you have the Convoke Elephant in the deck? Not to my knowledge, no. Convoke the Elephant. Hardened Bonds is great because it's going to seek us one of those creatures, and we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. And we've got Guide of Souls as well. There you go. Nice, nice. Yeah, what's Convoke the Elephant? It rings a bell. I just can't think of it. I mean, they could have removal. Path to Exile, Sword to Plowshare. Okay, and I think they're going to be dead this turn. They can't play that because they don't have green mana. Nice. Let's just get nice and hefty. And we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. Yeah, we can't do Guide of Souls. G bloody G. G. I think the other Zergo is much better. The one that when a token dies, if it's while in combat, I think you draw a card, and if it's not in combat, your opponent loses a life. I can't remember which way round it is, but that Zergo is much better. And if you've got playing with that Zergo, I've seen so many times, people playing against that deck with the Zergo I'm talking about, but they have the Zergo we've just played in the deck as well, so then it kind of stops your commander being able to do its stuff. So yeah. Anyway, Convoke the Elephant. Let's have a look. I hope you've got something in mind to take away if I'm putting this in the deck. I'm just saying. I don't know, that Zergo got me kill way more. Really? Convoke the Elephant. Have you? I can't see it. Am I being an idiot? You said Convoke the Elephant, didn't you? Venerated Loxodon. Okay. Right. Okay. You meant it's a elephant with Convoke. Right. I'm slow. I'm sorry. I don't. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that convoked it. That's good. That is good. And it's a 4/4 as well. Nice, nice. I don't. Yeah, I missed your comment. I'm sorry. Right, let's do this. Let's go back into that queue. I bloody love this deck, and I love playing with it as well in real life. Right, Delney, Streetwise Lookout. They mean that creatures above power 3 can't block their creatures with power. Oh, I can't remember. We'll read it. Okay, we can create a token. We've got a proliferating engine, and we've got Mossborn Hydra, and we've got a way to give counters, although that's not till turn 5. So yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Depending on what they play, so creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. And I was just about to say it's going to be a Heir Apparent deck. So do we want to ramp? I don't feel the need to ramp at this. that's ramp actually. Let's grab another forest. Just so we're definitely not just running with lots of planes and no way to cast it, because then I can do Sovereign Okinec Ahau this turn. I mean, we're going to see enchantments that exile, swords to plowshare, things like that. That's what we're going to see. Nice hand if an opponent doesn't remove the Hydra. Yeah. I mean, I could start getting the Hydra big now. Or I can do Evolution, not Evolution Sage. I could play a land and then do Sovereign Okinec Ahau. But it's not going to have +1/+1 counters on it. I'm going to... Hear me out. I'm going to Sovereign Okinec Ahau. Can't block. That's fine. Because then next I'm going to play Mossborn Hydra and then start getting that nice and hefty. I knew they'd have some kind of removal. At least that way that didn't happen to my Hydra. That's what I was thinking. I wish I could do Evolution Sage as well. Let's create that knight. So we've also got a blocker. We've got a trump blocker. Everyone cross your nuts. Come on. Yeah, saw that coming. No, I don't want you. I mean, Downey can just come back out. And then we can't block the hairs, annoyingly. Our apparent decks are so dull. No, I'm going to take it. Nothing to... Okay, so I can't block with anything other than Llanowar Elves. I think what's going to happen here is I'm just going to get bloody overrun. But we can start doing lots of damage. So, yeah, they're going to get rid of Virtue of Loyalty. So their deck is hairs and removal, and that's it. But now we've got the counters, and we've got Evolution Sage. How dull. Just like rats, yeah. No imagination whatsoever. Oh, there's a surprise. I'm not salty at all in any way, shape or form. Yeah, if I'd have pulled something else then on that final pull, but yeah, what can you do? Just removal and hairs, what can you do? But this is the type of hell queue we are going into at the minute. It's so annoying, boring, but it wins, so I get it. Next time he will top deck, yeah, crazy, but it does win, so yeah. It's like the Raphellos. If you want easy wins to get your dailies done, Raphellos deck, Heir Apparent deck, Rat Colony deck, you're going to get more wins than you're going to get losses, definitely. We're going against Sigarda, Font of Blessings, which is going to be an angel deck. I can't remember the angel, but it's Selesnya v Selesnya. Good hand. Nothing to give counters, no ramp and only 2 lands. Can't play anything until turn 2, which would make a very small Wildwood Scourge. But then we could in-web it for Elissos. I'm gonna keep it, I think. I'm gonna risky keep. Risky keep, but I'm doing it. Yeah, thank you for those who have joined. Very good to see you here on this lovely Wednesday morning or afternoon or whatever, wherever you are. You know what, I'm going to stop talking. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast an angel spell and human spells from the top of your library. Good card. Let's ramp. Soul Warden's going to get them life whenever I play a spell. This turn I'm going to do Wildwood Scourge, and then each angel that comes into play now is going to get a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to have to play this land, and we'll grab a... Let's grab a... Let's grab a green. And we'll do Wildwood Scourge, and we will say do. And then end webbing Elissos, which is awesome. By the way, a little off topic, but my Grist the Hunger Tide deck with 45 insects didn't get more than 1 consecutive mill. So it's sad about the last game. It was a good game. Your decks are, yeah, you're very good at deck building, I have to say. Okay, come on. Shalai. So now everything has hexproof. Those two, yeah, that's crazy. I'm not going to win this game. I'm just going to tell you that now. This game is not going to win. 5. I mean, I'm dead next turn. Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game. Okay. Nice. Never heard about that commander before. No, I haven't, but I think it's going to be added to the list. Sigarda. That and Shalai. I don't know, shall you? Oh my god, I have lost every single game. What is going on? Oh, look, no new cards. I am bitter. I am very bitter. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't know. Let's grab. I don't know. Let's grab. I'm currently in the process of building an Aetherius deck. That's the deck I played you with, isn't it? Aetherius God of Passage. That's the deck I'm currently building, and I'm liking it. That's going to be my next stream. Right, let's have a look at Sigarda, because that's mental. And if I get a rare wild card, I think that might have to be a purchase. Maybe. Be nice just to win a game today. Other permanents you control have hexproof. I mean, that's really good. And it's for rare as well. You and humans you control have hexproof. And that's permanence. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've not built an angel deck before. Maybe that should be my first. Sigarda, angels and humans. And can be put on a human also, yeah. Crazy. Okay, Joda the Unifier. They get to play legendary spells for free. I'll read that out in a second. Okay, we have a speck of a board wipe. Not going to help me here. In fact, that would have been really helpful in the Heir Apparent game. Incubation Druid is good ramp. Good Fortune Unicorn's good. Ornery Tumblewag's good. So, yes, I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep. We can start building the +1/+1 counters. Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So before they get to that, we're going to be seeing lots of board wipes. We're going to be seeing lots of destroying, killing, and them trying to get to 5 mana of all colours. So, yeah. Hopefully, they'll do lots of ramp, because then I can do Pinnacle Starcage and get rid of their ramp. Last night I played against a Joda, and you could not believe the size of my smile when I played Blood Moon. Oh, nice, you evil, evil person. Okay, that changes things ever so slightly. But I'm going to Ornery Tumblewag. Yeah, no, that didn't really go in my favour. I should have... Let's grab a forest while we're at it, actually thinking about it. It's still a good thing. They can make stuff. And here's Joda. Shit, wrong order. I'm a fucking idiot. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Is it instant speed? No, it's irrelevant. They'd kill Ornery Tumblewag anyway. At least we've got some protection from Sovereign Okinec Ahau, but they're going to play another legendary spell. So, yeah. Boromir's going to get heftier. Gonna do 5 damage. So, Ornery Tumblewag maybe. Nice. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that game. There's nothing I can do. Bollocks. Maybe if I'd have got rid of their delighted halfling. Ah! Breathe. This day. Scales and growth. Yeah, hello Thybus, thank you for joining. GG. It's not going well. I've only won 1 game. It's not going well at all. And I didn't bring a drink. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm not really sad. How are you doing, Thybus? Thank you for joining. Right. VV Ornate. Come on. I think it's going to have to be a sad mulligan. No way of putting counters on anything other than Shalai, but that's not going to be until way down the line. Elish Norn. Not going to help me at the minute. I think I need to try and get some removal. No removal. Only white mana. I'm good. Rain notwithstanding. Oh, I do love it when it rains though. No removal. No green mana. Hello? What are they doing? I'm going to be mulliganing, by the way. I'm not. This isn't. It's a good hand, but then there is plenty of ramp and plenty of green. It's a massive risk. Yes, keep, yes. And I'm going to, as much as I love Botanical Brawler, no, actually, you know what? I was trying to play a land then, like an idiot. I'm going to keep. I'm not going to use Chrome Mox. Botanical Guard Brawler is great. So it's Hardened Scales. It'd be nice to have some removal. They've got a counter spell, haven't they? Oh no, don't want to saddle you. Alright, god damn it. The wag put counters, yeah. We're out of sort of red kill spells. They could have enchantments. This is where I start taking damage though. Interesting. Maybe I should have grabbed Defiler of Vigor and put that behind the Chrome Mox. Be nice to get a land. They could hold a wash away though. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I played that all wrong. Why the scale's not putting the second counter on them? Just because I needed extra mana. What I should have done is done the Defiler of Vigor. That's what I should have done. But I was hoping to. I love Defiler of Vigor. It's so good in this deck if you can actually play it, which I get. I can't play it, but still. Okay, this is where I start taking lots of damage. GG VV! Okay, yeah. I would have saved the land till after combat. I would have played Sovereign, stuck a counter on him, attacked with those two, played a land, put a counter on him, saddle with Sovereign, and then, yeah, play a land at the end. And proliferate, and happy days. Happy days. GG, finally. Yeah, hardened scales, I should have done. GG, huzzah! Huzzah, brother, huzzah! Oh. Okay, this deck is a good deck, I promise. I say that every time. Every single time. I promise I'm okay building decks. Like I said at the beginning, I've messed with this deck a little bit. So, yeah. This is my paper deck, although with some changes from the new Spider-Man set, which aren't in my paper deck because I haven't bought any of the Spider-Man cards. Because, yeah, there's only one that I'm interested in. Right, we're going against Cloud, Ex-Soldier, one of my favourite cards from Final Fantasy. This is a good hand. We've got Ozolith, we've got some Ramping, we've got Elasos, we've got Shalai. I've yet to see any payoff from Elasos because he comes in so late, most of the creatures. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to keep. Sorry. Went into thought there about end webbing and yeah. Haste. When Cloud enters, attach up to one target equipment you control to it. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then, if Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. So they're going to have swords and shit and stuff. Which is protection from green and from black. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you untap all lands you control. Nice. Ramping. Nice! Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from red and from white. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, this equipment deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in your hand and you gain 1 life for each. Brilliant! I love that for me. I'm going to go Sovereign. Hear me out. May as well attack in. Got no counters to, and we've got a chump. No, we don't. I think that was the better sword to get rid of, to be honest. They're going to be able to create treasure tokens, play more equipment. I can't block at the minute. Fine. Don't want to play that as a land because I want to get rid of their other sword. But I'm dead next turn. What I should have done was, rather than playing Sovereign, I should have, because my plan was play Sovereign, attack, then end web. But the smart play would have been Witch Enchanter, attack, tap, end web, destroy. But they probably would have destroyed Witch Enchanter like they did Sovereign. I think they only went for Sovereign because of... If I play that, that's going to give me 2 mana, but I've got no chump blocker. So, GG. This is why I love Cloud. This is why I love Cloud so much. I know people poo-pooed the Final Fantasy set, but protection is underplayed, yeah. Oh, speaking about Spider-Man, I got my hands on a Mr. Negative. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I'm jelly. What you thinking? Obviously I've got Mr. Negative in Arena, and I'm thinking about building a deck. I just don't know the best way to go about building it to make it work. I don't think my brain can cope with that kind of, okay, do I want to be losing life and then casting him and then gaining the life, or do I want to gain lots of life and then swapping and then drawing lots of cards? But then I'm thinking, but then there's no blue, so I've got to have maximum hand size and plenty of mana to be able to play the stuff that I'm drawing. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I have the magic skill to be able to build a good enough deck around him. Okay, we've got Ramping. Garlic Greets is great. Luminarch Aspirant's great, but only 2 green. We're playing Tiny Bones Bauble Burglar, which is a mono black destroy kill deck. Discard. So likelihood of Birds of Paradise surviving, slim. But we've got Oriora Boyd. What will be, will be. Yeah, whenever I discard a card, it's going to go into a thingy, and then they'll be able to play my cards against me. That's what that one does, because it's a knobhead. It's a knobhead of a commander. I think the reason I went for that is because Gala Greeters will make tokens. I should have attacked and then webbed. I was thinking mix of lifelink and life steal. I'm going to have a tainted remedy that's going in, so that's what I got at the minute. Yeah, I mean, at the minute I'm building an Aetherius God of my passage deck. So I'm thinking, do I stick mixed negative in there, because it is, I've built it as a kind of life gain kind of good stuff deck. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking at the minute. So now they can't block. Sometimes Sovereign, because it doesn't have haste, it just becomes a bit, yeah. GG. That was a good that was a good game, actually. I didn't think I had it. Mono black sucks to deal with, but yeah. He also draws if you lose life in the swap. Yeah, that's the problem though with mono black, isn't it? It's not having a... is there any black or white spells that doesn't give you a maximum hand size? Because then that's good. Yeah. I don't know. Seems like Damnation, Deluge or Bust for opponent. Yeah. Let's get a pack, because let's see what we get from here. That's going to give me access to a rare wild card, and I'm thinking of that Sigarda Angel. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good that I haven't got. Come on. And then I'm thinking, would that deck help me? Yeah, would that card help me here? Reliquary Tower, yeah. Meldo, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. White or black cards do it. Yeah. I can't think of any other than Reliquary. So but then the chances of pulling that when you're drawing that many cards. Sigarda. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library. Yeah, all I could think of was the tower or the library. What's the library? What's the library? I mean, how many humans do I have? 8. I mean, it's probably the most prominent. It is the most prominent. And I do have Shalai in this deck. Sorry, someone's shouting outside. So I'm gonna put Sigarda in, and I'm gonna take out Palacios. I've done it. I've done it. Yeah, done it. Library of Leng. Library. I don't think that's going to be on here. Library of Leng. Yeah. I mean, so I'm kind of in two minds to add, whether to add him to my 8th Trios deck. What is it, a land? Or is it a... yeah, is Library of Leng a land, or is it something else? Artifact. It's an artifact. Oh yeah, good point. Forgot about colourless. Yeah, not on here. Maximum hand. Oh, your maximum hand size is 5. That doesn't help. The enchantment enters at the beginning of your trust of your maximum hand size is equal to the number of hour counters on this enchantment. Yeah, that's not good either. I forgot you moved the stream, slept in a bit. Travis, no problem at all. Thank you for joining. Sorry I moved it, and don't ever be sorry for sleeping. Never be sorry for sleeping. Yeah, we're playing and failing with this Selesnya deck. It's not gone well. It's not gone that well at all. We've lost more than we've won, but I'm still having fun, and that's the main thing. It's probably not on that. Yeah, it's a shame. So it is literally on Arena. It's literally Reliquary Tower. So really the best way to play it is the life stealing, but then you still got so much life and then swapping life. See, this is what I can't get my head around. So you're playing a life gain deck and you end up with a 200 life and your opponent is staying around the 25 life. Why would you want to swap? Unless there's something that, you know, helps with, like, if they've got more life than you, they die. You know, lose the game or something. Guide of Souls, the Ozolith, Virtue of Loyalty, and some ramping. Yeah, I think this is a good start. I'm going to start with ramping, I think. And then next turn, Guide of Souls and Ozolith. Okay. Played that in the wrong order. Why, thank you very much. Oh, nice. Nice. Played that in the wrong order. I'm an idiot. I'm always an idiot. Excuse me. I forgot that was green and not any colour. No other way of giving counters. So I think I'm going to stick with Sovereign this turn. Hope I get a land. Yeah, you draw the difference between you. I think you play it with like Necropotence and remove all of your life and kill them in one turn with the commander. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, Necropotence. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's much better ways of really good ways of winning with it, but Necropotence would be, yeah, Necropotence would be cool. I'm playing that. I'm not even getting the token. I'm gonna, yeah, at least we're starting to get the counters now. Right, so you remove all of your life and kill them in one turn with the commander, yeah. That definitely makes sense. You draw the difference between you, and then if Tainted Remedy is on the field, they lose the life they gained. You look like you feel better today. Yeah, I'm back up to about my usual 35-38%. So thank you. Yes, I feel a bit better today, so thank you very much. And thank you for holding out for me. I'm still not cured of my ailment. I've got to go to hospital for that, but yeah, it feels good. And let's go in. And what I love about this as well is that's going to get 3 counters. This is why I love Botanical Brawler, and it's with my favourite artist. So yeah, so good. The problem with this deck as well is flying and trample. That can sometimes be a bit of an issue. So even if they board wipe now, you know, I mean, I didn't even look at Areni, to be honest. Okay. They've got a 6/6. Fine. Oh, Cutsail. Bloody love Cutsail. I'm going to be drawing some cards. And we win. GG. GG. Ah. Areni. I didn't even look at the commander. Didn't even look at it. So I do apologise about that. I am a terrible streamer. So yeah, how are you feeling today, Travis? Well, all of you. How are we all feeling today? GG. 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 We're getting there with the wins. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'd love to get the Sigarda and Shalai out. Maybe I should. My next stream, Sunday, 11 AM, is with Aetherios. Aetherios? See, there's Shalai. We've got 1/2. Only 2 mana. 3 mana including Witch Enchanter. Hardened Scales. And some removal. Okay, so Roxanne. Whenever Roxanne enters or attacks, create a tapped colourless artifact token named Meteorite. When this token enters, deals 2 damage to any target. Add 1 mana of any colour whenever you tap an artifact token for mana. Add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produced. Horrible card. I'm going to green and hard scales it. They're playing with green. They're playing with green and red. So yeah, hardened scales they might be able to get rid of, and Ren. They're going to be able to make their land a creature, so they're going to have Defender, and then they get an emblem where they can cast stuff from their graveyard. We don't want them to get to that stage, but they're going to get to that stage, unfortunately. Creatures are now cheaper for them. Yeah, this game isn't a winner. The minute they play Roxanne this turn, Guide of Souls is dead. And then they're going to attack in. That's going to get a +1/+1 counter. They're also going to have a land. That's going to get a +1/+1 counter. And there you go. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I am dead. Brawl is such a good colour combination. I think I don't think there's anything I could have done in this game. I'm up and got homie deserves. Nerve ain't open, is it? Yeah, my wisdom teeth broke. Right, okay, I'm gonna need to go back to these comments because the problem is for some reason my OBS system that I use to stream, if you don't know streaming, just before the stream it broke, so I had to re-download it, and then so I can't stream on Twitch, so I had to use a new chat thing. So my chat's all the way over here. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go back. Sorry, I was too busy concentrating in losing. Not great. Got a bad tooth that's making the days long, but I'm like, oh, nothing worse than tooth pain, and I really feel for you, dude. Bad teeths aren't a joke, they aren't. I had, earlier in the year, I got an infection and I just wanted to die. The pain directly, I mean, I suffer with chronic pain, so I get pain every day. But getting that, yeah, so I really feel for you. And mine was on the wisdom tooth as well, so it was, yeah. It broke apart, OMF. Homie, nerve ain't open, is it? No, there's still some teeth. Most of them, just the little broken parts attached still hurt real bad. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for joining, and you need to rest. And yeah, I know it's really difficult to rest your face, but yeah. And the problem with pain like that is it's so exhausting, and it makes you feel rough. So I really feel for you. And I'm really sorry to hear that, dude. And I hope you get better soon. Are you going to the dentist? Yeah, which is also expensive. So I also feel bad for that. So I'm sorry about that as well. Oh, Sigarda. No green mana. Sad mulliganing. I think I need to take Evolving Wilds out, to be honest. I'm going to keep, and then we'll evolve in wild turn 1. Kalia of the Vast. When Kalia attacks, they can... what have I got? Plains and thingy. So let's grab a forest. Excuse me. It's just too expensive to get them pulled. So yeah, be alright. Got to be tough for the kids. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. When you're trying to deal with pain and stuff, and you've got little ones running about, it's not good at all. So let's ramp this turn. Got a bit of a chump blocker in the air, but I'll take the 1 damage. That's fine. Yeah, even in this country where we have the NHS, you've still got to pay for dentistry. So I can't imagine what it's like in the US. Right, I'm going to Sovereign Okinec Ahau this turn, because next turn I can do Luminarch Aspirant. Or can't do both because I didn't get another land. It's really annoying. I think that was possibly the right way to go. Kodama for reach, but Junji, the Midnight Sky. They must have something big in hand. Bruna. That isn't that 1/2 of Gruna or Duna or something. Okay. Kodama. We're doing some really big attacks. Gonna double block? No, okay. Green and the plains. Okay. I think Arwen, Elish Norn. So when you cast this, you may return target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of. Is that lethal? For 9. Yes, that's lethal, so I'm going to have to block. So we'll block you against you, and we'll block you against you. Although... Oh. GG! I gotcha. If the abscesses, please hit the weak in or tough or not infection marks. Yeah, a guy I met in jail got his infected in jail and stole his face up. It was crazy. Swole. Oh, yes, I knew what you meant. Wow. That is crazy. So in jail then, do they not like do that stuff if you've got it? Do they pay for that stuff? Because I thought they did. Or is that just in the UK? I don't know. I don't even know if they do it in the UK, to be honest. That was a big assumption of me. Righty, so next up. Yeah, I'm really sorry, dude. And we're also going to play, hopefully, maybe today, maybe later, we might be able to get a game on Spell Table. That'd be really nice. That might cheer you up a little bit to play some in real life Magic. Okay, that's a better hand. So let's keep that. We'll play green and we'll play Hardened Scales. And we'll do Incubation Druid next. So we're going against Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. With Vigilance Trample Ward 3, whenever Voja attacks, put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control. Draw a card for each wolf you control. Great, great card. Incubation Druid. Yeah, they're going to pop off with lots and lots of elves. So, yeah. We can't play... Well, we can play Champion of Lambolt. Thing is, if I play that now, yeah, if I play that now, they'll just kill a Ajani. So it's better to get a Ajani out once we've got some more stuff out. I'm going to go Sovereign Okinec Ahau because that's a big blocker, and then we're not going to attack. The next turn, can I get Byrke out to 4, 5? If I get land, Byrke's the best. They do, they just don't care enough to take care of it, so we sit in pain for the whole sentence. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jail here is absolutely terrible. We're still better off than those poor sods in the Russian jails. Yeah, the gulags. That's what they're called, isn't it? Shit the bed. Oh shit, trample. Fuck, shit, bollocks. I'm not salty, it's fine. Voja, such a great card. I don't have Voja, and I've wanted to put a Voja deck for ages, so that will come at some point. That's what she said. But yeah, I don't have Voja at the minute, so yeah. Definitely down to do spell table. Yeah, I just don't know how to best to record the table, like my battlefield. I don't know, because you see on the images it's like a top-down view, isn't it? Great cards. I don't know why this keeps happening. After this game, more. Why? I'm going to take that out as well. I think. Right, let's do that, and then we'll do that for you. And then Warden of the Grove. Love Warden of the Grove. Such a good card. And I know what you're thinking. I should probably play Sovereign Okinec Ahau. I'm gonna. I was like, do I play Shalai or shan't I? But I'm gonna do Shalai next. Please don't target anything. 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 Okay, that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's fine. What do I do? Mossborn Hydra? Oof. No, because they'll target it. But at least with Shalai out. Here's the problem now. No trample. Sigarda. Everyone cross your nuts for Sigarda. I'm unfamiliar. I have Voja, but don't know how to build it. So you want 50% elves and 50% wolves. Your elves is all going to be your ramping stuff. To be honest with you, because I haven't got it, I haven't really looked at it, but oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So that if they're going to deal with it, they've got to deal with Shalai and then Mossborn Hydra, or unless they've got a non-targeting. But then I've got hexproof. So yeah, I didn't even look who our commander is. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. Then a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card, create a token that's a copy of that target permanent. Nice! GG! GG, mono blue! Get in the bin! Mono blue! I am almost done with the Witch Queen, and I have redone my Zimone deck. Really? Really? Witch Queen? Witch Queen? Witch Queen? Which one's your Witch Queen deck? I thought you were building, you know, the Lord of the Rings. King, sorry, yes, okay. yeah, I couldn't think of the name, and I thought it didn't sound like Witch Queen. Witch Queen. King of Angmar. Ah, okay. What are you saying? You want to have a game? I'll play you if you want to play your Zimone deck. Just send me an invite. If you're up for that. Who's online? And any viewer, if you want to add me on here, then feel free. Here is my name. I'll play. I'm always on there, and I'll send me an invite and I'll play, unless I'm in the middle of a game and I'm winning. If I'm losing, then I'll leave. I don't care. So yeah, so here's my name. Add me. Yeah, and you can also join the Discord if you want the deck list for this deck. It's in the description on YouTube, although it's not got the changes that I've made during the stream. I'll change that after. Yeah. And if you want to join my Discord, where we chat Magic and other stuff, although we mostly chat Magic, then feel free to join. My link for that is in my bio on YouTube. So yeah, you have to, because there isn't 1,000 people in there, you have to request to join, I'm afraid. Not because I want to be all hoity-toity about it, it's just that that's the way it's set up. So yeah, I will send you the invite, Travis. Brawl. No, wait. Yeah, that's my next deck for the next stream. Do I add Mr. Negative though? That's the question. I'm trying to also make Vono? Vosa? Vomo? Vono? I can't think of his name. Vomo. Vono. I can't remember. I'm building that as well. Zimone Paradox of Sculptor. Is that the one where you put a counter on it? I can't remember. Counters deck. No. Oh my god. No. Yes. And again, I'm going to throw that away. Okay, and off we go to the races. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures you control. Double the number of each kind of counter on up to 2 target creatures and or artifacts you control. And that works for any artifacts. Any counter. God, I've got really bad deja vu. So lifelink and indestructible counters, you know. Arwen goes great with Zimone, for example. Play nothing this turn. Let's just hope I get a land. Let's hope I get a land. Yes, thank you for joining, Mossborn Hydra. Mossborn's in this deck. This is not good. Wee! Wee! I mean, that Mossborn alone's gonna kill me. No point in attacking. I just need one more land. Just one more. Innkeeper's Talent's going to be putting those counters on. Great card. Got that in this deck. I wish I'd kept the Rampant Growth now. One more plane. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, GG, you win this one. I've got no mana. Right, I'm just going to quickly look at my mana because something's definitely not right here. Maybe I've messed with it too much and forgot to change the mana, because out of this morning's games I've been dicked on land more than once. So let's have a look. Okay, so I've gotten rid of 3 lands. I'm going to take out Terramorphic Expanse and I'm going to take out Evolving Wilds. Okay. I've already got spells that do that. I've got like 3, so I'm going to get rid of that. So we've got 2 land grabbers. Yeah, okay. I think getting rid of one of the land fetcherers is probably... I probably think I put Farseek in and didn't take out the other one. But the other one's better because you can just grab a land. A basic land. So, hang on a minute. Wait. Farseek's better. I'm an idiot. Because you can grab the Surveil land or whatever. So let's take out Rampant Growth and put in Farseek instead. Because it's not basic. Yeah. Yep. Right. Okay. I should have probably done that before the actual stream. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Right, let's do this. Take 2. Hopefully I'll actually have lands this turn. Be right back. Kettle is empty. Volo, thank you. Volo. It's good-ish deck. Yeah, I tend to... This is one of those decks where it either pops off or it just doesn't go well at all and I end up dying on turn like 4 or 5. Right, let's see what we can do this time. I believe... Okay. That's much better. Yes, this is the type of hand you want. Nothing for turn 1. Sidecat Cub is going to be getting them those counters whenever a land enters the battlefield. I took Sidecat Cub out of this deck. Mean. Okay, Cutsil. I think I'm just gonna be patient and just set up for okay, at least we've actually got the commander out this game. I think I'm dead. Two more counters, so that's 16, and I can only block 11, so 5. Nope. Interesting. You know you had lethal, right? GG though. I'm not going to count that as my win because you definitely had lethal. Right, I'm gonna, let's do one more. Yeah, you definitely had lethal on that one, bro. But you turn one is, yeah. I think the problem I'm having with this is that maybe I've taken out too many +1/+1 givers like Sidecat Cub. Maybe that's where I've pumped up the jam. Right, let's try that again. Hang on.
Next time we get the proper seed.
Okay.
Next time we get
Okay. Yeah. Right, we're going against Faramir, Prince of Ithilien. La-di-da! Right, you saw me. I changed it. Why is this game being a dick to me? Why? It hates me so much. Okay, that's better. Not that great, but it's better. So Faramir, at the beginning of your end step, choose an opponent. At the beginning of that player's next end step, you draw a card if they didn't attack you this turn. Otherwise, create 3 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens. Kind of wanting to ramp, but then Luminarch Aspirant, so I can get out Arcane Signet next turn. Can I name human? So it'll give me green. Okay, I think that was the better call on that one, if I'm honest. See, Travelling Chocobo, I'm not sure if that's going to help in this deck either. Great card though. But there's not that many enter the battlefield stuff in this deck other than my landfall. Yeah, why not? We'll put a +1/+1 counter on you, and then we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you, just in case they want to attack my Planeswalker next turn. They could have removal. I think you were right about needing the cheap counter makers. Yeah, I think it's definitely required. Okay, and now I like that for next turn. Yeah, that's fine. And we may as well ramp, and then we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. Then we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. And then I'm going to attack in with Sovereign Okinec Ahau. I'm not going to be protecting. Okay, that's fine. What would be great now is Mossbon Hydra. Where are you when we need you? Yeah, that was definitely the right way to go. I played this all bloody wrong. GG, you got this one. I played that wrong. I shouldn't have attacked. I got impatient. GG, GG. Faramir deck's good as well. Yeah. God damn it. It makes chumps for damage. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't have attacked. I was impatient and wanted to attack. I think definitely Scythe Cat Cub needs to go back in. See, Territorial Scythe Cat's good, but it only gives itself +1/+1 counters. I definitely want to take out that Star Cage. It's never worked for me, ever. Whenever I've tried to play it, it doesn't really do a lot for me. Quirion's good because it gets +1/+1 counters, and then it puts +1/+1 counters when it dies onto another thing. Yeah. I mean, I've pulled that so many times, that little exiling thing. Anyway, unfortunately, that's all the time I've got for today. So, yes, good games, Travis. Thank you very much. Yeah, I played that all wrong. I shouldn't have attacked. I should have just waited. But you were very wide and your tokens were very big. That's what she said. That makes no sense. But anyway, I'll be back on Sunday at 11 AM with my Aetherios God of Passage deck. And yes, that's a good deck. So a couple of bits that I want to change in it. Loved it, bro. Great deck. Yeah. I really hope your tooth gets better soon. But thank you to everyone who's liked, subscribed, watched, commented, done all that good stuff. Yeah. So hopefully I'll speak to you on Discord. But if not, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. And all that's left to say is I love you all. So goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.